Pay close attention. This isn't something you see every day.
Hey, welcome back, and today I want to talk about the G.I. Joe Classified, Cobra Dreadnought, RoadPig, and Ruckus. Now this guy is 135 in the line. Here he is in the box along with Ruckus and all of his accessories. Let's turn the box over to the side, and as you can see some artwork here. And then you have that QR code to hell, which goes absolutely nowhere. And then on the back, you have some promotional art of the figures. And then on the side itself, you have another picture of RoadPig and Ruckus. Now, let's get this guy out of the box and let's take a look at him. All right, so now we have RoadPig and Ruckus. And let me tell you something. You know, I had this guy back in the day. It was given to me by a friend. This character was, and I thought it was cool because of the weapon that he has, the one that he's holding, the cinder block hammer, and I thought that was a really genius weapon. But yet, when you really think about it, you're gonna swing a cinder block at somebody you miss, that thing's gonna smash into pieces. Anyway, my point is that the time I got to the point of this Dreadnought here, I was already pretty much done with the G.I. Joes. And but this guy here, he is Mad Maxy, kind of the way he was back then, but even more so now. So that's really cool. Plus the fact that, his backstory of him being like a paranoid schizophrenia and all that stuff. And the fact that he smelled really bad and the Dreadnoughts couldn't stand being around him, and they just kept him on the sideline, so to speak. Doesn't make a difference. This guy is just a crazy bruiser. Now, when it comes down to the look of this guy, I think they did a very good job with him. It's just a simple fact that his head sculpt, to me, just comes across a little cartoony, but it doesn't break the bank. I'm not mad at him for it. But before we get into taking a look at RoadPig here, I can remember who I'm talking about. Let's take a look at his dog Ruckus, because I think they did a phenomenal job on both figures. So let's start with taking a look at him, and this head sculpt is just a beautiful portrait of a pit bull all the way around. And I like the way they did the scar here on the eye. Like the fact that you have the collar here, and if you pop off the head, this collar does move, so you could actually take it off of him if you wanted to. He's got the cropped tail, cropped ears. He has the body movement. Yes, they have done a fabulous job. Look at those eyes on this guy. I mean, they're just beautiful. I mean, they did a fabulous job of making this guy look as genuine as they possibly can for an action figure. And he moves just like any other, like junkyard or like timber. So they did a really good job with him. Now, as far as his alternate head sculpt, which actually comes on him, this is actually the alternate head sculpt. This is the head sculpt that is on him in the box. And he's showing his teeth, and look at that. Look at the musculature around the jawline there, with the his lips kind of curling up right there on the sides. I think they did a fabulous job. That is just great. So that's his alternate head. Now, when it comes to RoadPig here comes with a bunch of stuff. As you can see, I already have his cinder block hammer, and I have one of his alternate hands on him already. Now, taking a look at this guy, bringing him up close to the camera, look at that head sculpt. Very well done. All the way around, his haircut with the red, everything. All the way down to just his solemn look on his face. Like, this guy's just kind of just like Plus, it looks like he's kind of has like a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow going on there on his face. So they did a really good job. His tattoos of the chain, and then, this mask right here, this pig mask with the crossbones underneath. The Dreadnought's tattoo, it's very boa lettered, kind of like, but still like the way they did it. And then, of course, he has the anarchy here on the shoulder, just like Naugahyde had. And then right here it says certified grade A ham. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, you want to stick to that Mad Max type of aesthetic. He has it, you know, with his football pads on here, and then, you know, you have the skull right here on the side of the arm, and then you have his crossbow, which I think they did a fabulous job with that. And this does move. You know, you could twist that around if you wanted to get to move. He has his arrows here on the side of his leg, which to me, mine are a little bent, but you probably heat them up and move them. His cod piece right here in the front, which is supposed to have spikes on it, but they actually have studs going on there. He's got his his pig belt buckle, I should say. And then coming down to this knee pad here, he's got that warthog on there, which is actually pretty cool looking. Then this metal knee pad plus the metal shin guards, steel-toed boots, all the way down to his chaps on him, and then his jeans in the back right here. I mean, he's a big boy. He's a bruiser. But this guy also comes with a bunch of stuff. So let's take a look at the stuff he comes with. He comes with a set of fists, a set of trigger finger hands. Now here's his alternate head, and as you can see, they did a very nice job, but he's got that type of look on his face, and I guess you would get that from this character. I don't know, if you ask me, I think this guy would just be downright out mean when it comes down to busting people up. I mean, I guess he would have some sort of fun with it, but he doesn't have the missing teeth like it shows in the picture. All of his teeth are there. I don't know if it's coming through, but they're all there. There's no gap in there. But still another nice addition to this figure. Now we have you, Batman. No, that's just what this reminds me of. I mean, it just reminds me, he kind of looks like Bane. Especially with, you know, he's got the gear and the gas mask with the actual, you know, boar tusks on the bottom, which is cool. But to get this on, you have to pop the head off and go from the bottom. It's a lot easier than trying to go up and around the head. So just pop that off. But that's a cool addition right there. And you can have him go against Batman and have him, you know, be however you want him to be as you are setting him up. Because I'm not afraid of you, Dark Knight. Yeah, well, failure on that one, isn't it? Now here's the accessory that comes with that meat hook that we seen come with Crocmaster, right? I think Crocmaster came with one of these. You got to put his trigger finger on the outside there to get his other fingers to fit in there nicely. Not a big deal, but that's pretty cool. You're gonna have him decimate some people with that, which it's kind of a more like a Thomas Hewitt from Texas Chainsaw Massacre type deal. So if any of you have those ideas and you want to display him wreaking havoc, oh, there's a nice weapon to do so. Next we have Nagahide's shield. Now this riot shield we've seen before. It came with Shockwave. It's cool. It's got the, you know, wannabe lights on the front here. Then you have a nice little boar's head right there with flames coming out of the front and it says good luck. I mean, I could see him slamming into some Joes with it. The only difference is that it has this right here where it can only go onto his right hand, which would have been cool if they would have been able to make this swivel. I mean, I get it. It goes on his right hand. He uses this to peek through, to shoot, whatever the case is, but he's not shooting at anybody. I mean, I can see him slamming into people and smashing the crap out of them with it. But unfortunately, you're gonna go put it on here and you're gonna mess this up right here. That's just my opinion because it goes onto this side right here. So when you go to click that on, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And I was going to attempt to do so, but no, that's all right. But we've seen this with Shockwave before. It's just a reuse of Shockwave's shield. Okay, so yeah, I put him in like a little bit of a walking pose where he's walking towards you right there to give you a little bit of whatever. But this here has got to be one of the coolest head sculpts that I've seen on a figure ever. I mean, that boar's head looking mask that he's wearing. I mean, look at this jaw right here. That is just crazy. The metal jaw, the lenses right here, the actual biker helmet. I mean, this guy's made this, plus the cloth coming down that's gonna protect his head underneath. This is just absolutely crazy. Not to mention the boar's head sledgehammer that he has right here that he has constructed, that he has made. I mean, that alone, I mean, is just crazy. If this right here, this piece that they've added is just crazy. I mean, you have the boar's head right here, the way it looks, the spikes, everything, and then you have this tenderizing, you know, mallet part on the back end right there. Either way, you getting smashed with either end of this or even stuck with this end right here, game over, man. Game over, man. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad. And this is a big boy. He's gonna smash your head through your ass. So definitely this is a cool addition to this figure. And since we're here, and I'm just gonna kind of push him back here for a second because I already did kind of show this off a little bit, and I just put him in a little bit of a pose here, trying to get him to stand if I can. Oh, thank you. Is the cinder block mallet, and which of course I know I started the video with him having it already on him, but yet getting smashed with this is going to hurt. But this one here, I'm afraid it would bust apart once it missed his opponent if he hit a wall or something. Not to say that the rest of it can't still be used and be lethal. It's just the fact that this one here, oh man, that is some craziness. Everything that they've done with this guy is just absolutely fabulous. So now that I've shown off all of his accessories, give me a minute. I'll give you my final thoughts. I don't have anybody out here to compare him with, so we're gonna skip over the comparison. I will give you my final thoughts. All right, so now that I've shown off all of the accessories, the figure, Rawkus himself, all that good stuff. I mean, this guy comes with some pretty cool things. Now, granted, some of them are reused, and that's all well and good. It just adds a little bit extra to the figure. But the fact that he comes with 3 different head sculpts, you have a stoic head, you have one of him doing like some kind of goofy laugh, or he's playful type looking face, and then you have this one right here, which is absolutely just crazy looking. Now, to me, I'm gonna display him like this, and then when I want, I can just change it out, because that's a head sculpt right there that you never see on anything, and he can go anywhere, cause havoc all over the place. So that is cool. Look, the way that he was made, I think they did a fabulous job with him. The only thing that I do have a little bit of a gripe with is the simple fact that, one, you have the riot shield, which clips onto this hand where they put a tattoo on that forearm, which is gonna get all scraped up, taking it on and off if you choose to use it. The other is the fact that this shoulder pad right here on his football pads doesn't move, and if you try to force it up, it's going to end up breaking it. The cool thing is that they made him with, you know, the skull on the side and some spikes and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And yes, he's very Mad Maxy for sure. But the fact that he comes with these 2 big giant hammers, sledgehammers, they're just fabulous. The fact that he comes with a little gas mask, and he comes with the actual like that meat hook, even though that's reuse, and the riot shield is reuse, that's cool. I don't know if he's any reuse from anybody. I was kind of comparing him to Nemesis Enforcer because he's kind of the same stockiness, so I'm kind of thinking there might be some reuse there. But when it comes to everything else, RoadPig is, well, it's just him. But that's cool. I mean, even though that he does have kind of that cartoony head, it's not bad. He is not bad at all, and for what you get with him, you get a lot of good stuff. So if you're looking to pick up a RoadPig, by all means. Now, I know I'm late to the game. Had this guy for a little while, was doing other reviews, trying to get those done and everything else, so he just kind of fell to the wayside. Now I'm having the chance to do it. You know, but I'm not in a race to try to get out there before anybody else. So, and I've said it many times on this channel. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review on the Cobra Dreadnought, RoadPig, and Rawkus. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below. Leave a, oh, nope, I just totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, hit the notification bell so you never miss out on anything new. And yeah, no matter where you guys are, I'll catch you on the flippy flip.